Hello, my name is Kujo Achman. Welcome to another episode of News Connect on City TV. The subject for discussion on this episode is whether or not Ghana as a secular state should construct a national cathedral. Join me. At this moment, do we need it? Even though we have a lot of sects, religious sects in the country, then if one should come out, okay, we also want ours. Can the government also put up a national decision for them? Look at our hospitals, look at our maternity blocks, look at the beds. Our mothers go to deliver, they don't have any place to sleep. So if these things could be done, then later on look out for that National Cathedral. It's it's a good position. But for the moment, we need to tackle what we need first before other things could be added to it. But can't we, you are saying is a misplaced priority, but can't we do both at the same time, tackling our roads, hospitals, and the National Cathedral at the same time? But if you have the resources, then I have no doubt that, but if there is no resources, we should take it bit by bit, so that everybody will get a portion of whatever development it takes to make the individual happy in the country. Yes. So if you had the power to change things, what would you have done? I would have started with the hospitals, the schools, then later on look at all those cathedrals, so that at the end of the day, we all be happy. Are you in support of the construction of the National Cathedral for the Ghana?
Purpose? What purpose do you need this? Don't you have other buildings in the country where people can go and pray? Is it going to bring income to the country? Look at what is happening in our hospitals. They can't have beds for patients. Look at the schools infrastructure. We are doing free education. Now we are going to bring this kind of, how do you call it? Double track system. Why do we do double track system? Because of the no accommodation. Let's look at it. We can't even collect our refuse in the country. If you go to all the big market centers, we have these things spread over. Gutters are not being covered. And you want to spend money on these things. Is it meant for all the nation? We have Muslims, we have Christians, we have other denominations. Are they all coming to worship there? What about other people who are not in that denomination? The thing is national cathedral. So what about other people? They don't pray? Muslims don't pray? Other people also don't pray. We have our own gods before the Christian religion came in. So if you say we are going to bring a national, what is it for? Let's look at issues which are pertaining to the economy, so that we build this economy, not building a national theater. We are going to put up the whole buildings and put up a new ones. What about if this government leave the scene? Would other governments also come and patronize it? Let's be serious about issues in this country. Please. I don't think that we need it. If we need it at all, not this moment where the economy is in shambles. We are not making good use of our resources in this country.
Are you also of the view that this whole thing is a misplaced priority?
In my own perspective, I think it's a complete misplace of priority, because looking at it, let's look at the whole nation. Let's look at the economy as a whole. Do we need this now? We are moving from frying pan to fire.
How do you mean when you say this?
Good. Now, a government comes to power and he looks at, where do I generate income from? You gather momentum and gather revenue from maybe taxes, or whether direct or indirect from corporate or personal individuals. After gathering the taxes, you need to concentrate on the economy. Now, you've been able to mobilize tax. Of course, we are generating money. Higher income earners are paying higher. And this is how we believe in the law of equity or the law of equality. It should work, and it is working now. Fine. But why do you want to use resources where the need shouldn't be? I don't believe the cathedral should be built in the first place. You are going to pull down old infrastructures which are serving purpose for Ghana. Now, when you pull down all those infrastructures, if we are looking at it from a financial perspective, we think money is going down to waste. let's come down to our teachers. Have we finished satisfying our teachers? Have we finished paying them? Have we finished paying our doctors? When you move doctors from the rural area to the urban areas, are they willing to migrate to the rural sectors? Look at our farmers. Are they getting all the amenities for them to be able to bring crops to the urban sector for us to be rich? Or are we living by organic or inorganic substance?
So you feel that all these problems should be solved before we come to building a national cathedral?
I believe social amenities are important. Now, the basis of everything depends on your infrastructure ability. Now, your infrastructure ability should be able to generate resources, and the resources should come in the form of income and taxes to the nation. Now, this cathedral we are putting up, who are the benefactors of this cathedral? Ghanaians. Who are Ghanaians? And if you are looking at Ghanaians, it becomes like a religious purpose. So are we going to have fetish priests in there? Are we going to have Muslims in there, Buddhists in there? Are we going to have gay people?
So do you feel that we should finish solving all of our problems before we build ourselves a national cathedral?
My problem is that we are weak in maintenance. Look at the stadium they built so many years. They are now pulling everything down, renovating it. You go to all the stadiums, they are being renovated. It means that we are not being serious about renovation. So this one too, because it's not going to be in anybody's name, is going to face the same problem. So why do you pump money where it will not generate my income? Who is going to manage it in the first place?
They are doing well, but it's sometimes to listen to the public. To that they blend our views as what they also decide to do in the country.
The nation is built on taxes and revenue generation. Now, if you put up infrastructure, we've gone through the free SHS system, but the SHS system, do we have enough infrastructures to accommodate all the students who are graduating each year?
Government is expanding facilities. It has also it is going to roll out the double track system to make sure that it accommodates more students.
Yes, if government is on the process of doing all these, then the question is, how do you generate extra income from National Cathedral? That's my own problem. Now,
it's a house of prayer.
Yes, it's a house of prayer. What does prayer do? I believe in prayers, definitely, but prayer would... Well, I can't go far, but I know that the Lord can do everything for a human being when you pray. But you see, the Lord also says that the hand that doesn't work shouldn't eat. And I don't believe that when you put up a building and somebody goes to hold a ministerial position and lobby wrongfully or perform lawful deeds and generate more income for his pocket and his family and goes there to pray at the end of the day, we think God should answer our prayer. It's very appalling on our path to see this happening. Let's go to the rural sectors. Let's develop the national cake should be redistributed on equal basis per region, so that somebody in Kumasi or Ashanti region will move to Accra to say, oh, there is facility in Accra which is not in Kumasi, so I want to come to Accra. Somebody in the northern region will stay there because what is in Accra is in northern region. Somebody in central region will be in central region because what is in Accra is in central region. This is how the national cake should be distributed equitably, so that we can all enjoy from it without this congestion in Accra. It's just too much.
My name is Kujajman, and that will be all for this episode of News Connect on City TV. Let's connect soon.